Pompeii. The name conjures up images of a lost city, frozen in time, a city where life came to an abrupt halt yet remains eerily preserved for us to explore. It's a place of both tragedy and fascination, where the past is startlingly present. Walking through its streets, one can almost hear the echoes of ancient footsteps and the bustling sounds of daily life. But before the fateful eruption of Mount Vesuvius, Pompeii was a bustling Roman town. It was a place where people lived, worked and thrived, unaware of the impending disaster. Located in southern Italy, Pompeii was a vibrant hub of trade and commerce. Its strategic location made it a melting pot of cultures and ideas, attracting traders and visitors from across the Roman Empire. Pompeii boasted elegant houses, impressive public buildings, and lively shops. The architecture reflected the wealth and sophistication of its inhabitants, with intricate mosaics and frescoes adorning many homes. Its streets were a testament to Roman engineering, paved with stone and lined with stepping stones. These streets were designed to withstand the test of time, and they have, allowing us to walk the same paths as the ancient Romans. The people of Pompeii were a mix of wealthy merchants, skilled artisans, and ordinary citizens, all contributing to the city's unique character. Each person played a role in the vibrant tapestry of Pompeian society, from the bustling markets to the quiet residential areas. Little did they know that their bustling world was on the verge of annihilation. The looming presence of Mount Vesuvius, which had been a silent neighbor for centuries, would soon change their lives forever. The morning of August 24th, 79 AD, dawned like any other in Pompeii. The city, nestled at the foot of Mount Vesuvius, was bustling with life as the first light of day broke over the horizon. The sun rose over the Bay of Naples, casting a warm glow on the city. Fishermen prepared their boats, merchants set up their stalls, and children played in the streets, all under the watchful eye of the towering volcano. People went about their daily routines, unaware of the impending doom. The marketplace buzzed with activity. The aroma of fresh bread and spices filled the air, and the sound of laughter echoed through the streets. Yet beneath the surface, Mount Vesuvius was awakening from its slumber. Light smoke began to rise from the crater, a subtle sign of the brewing catastrophe that went unnoticed by the busy townsfolk. Around midday, the earth trembled, a subtle warning that went largely unnoticed. The ground shook gently, causing a few to pause and wonder, but most continued with their day, dismissing it as a minor disturbance. Then, with a deafening roar, Vesuvius erupted, spewing a towering column of ash and pumice high into the atmosphere. The once clear sky was quickly obscured by a dark, menacing cloud that loomed over the city. The sky turned black as volcanic debris rained down on Pompeii, blanketing the city in a thick layer of ash. Day turned to night, and the air grew thick with the choking dust, making it difficult to breathe. Panic gripped the populace as they witnessed the wrath of the awakened giant. People fled in all directions, seeking shelter from the relentless onslaught of ash and pumice. The once vibrant city was now a scene of chaos and despair. For centuries, Vesuvius had remained dormant, its slopes covered in vineyards and forests. But deep within the earth, forces were at play that would lead to its cataclysmic eruption. You see, volcanoes like Vesuvius are formed where the Earth's tectonic plates collide. These collisions can create pockets of molten rock called magma. Over time, pressure builds up inside the volcano until it can no longer be contained. In 79 AD, the pressure in Vesuvius' magma chamber reached a critical point, culminating in a massive explosion that ripped the mountain apart. The sheer force of the eruption sent a massive column of ash, rock, and hot gases miles into the atmosphere. As the eruption continued, a deadly rain of pumice and ash fell upon Pompeii, quickly burying the city. Buildings collapsed under the weight of the volcanic debris, their once grand facades now hidden beneath a thick layer of ash. Fountains ran dry, streets disappeared, and the vibrant city became a desolate landscape. The air grew thick with ash and toxic gases, making it difficult to breathe. The eruption continued unabated for over 24 hours, relentlessly burying Pompeii under a sea of ash and rock. The once bustling city, with its bustling streets and grand villas, was now entombed in a silent grey shroud. Section 5, Frozen in Time, the human cost of the eruption. The eruption of Vesuvius claimed the lives of thousands of people. It was a catastrophic event that unfolded with terrifying speed and ferocity, catching the residents of Pompeii completely off guard. Many were caught unaware by the sudden fury of the volcano. The initial explosion sent a plume of ash and pumice high into the sky, darkening the day and causing widespread panic. Some sought shelter in their homes, only to be buried alive by the collapsing roofs. The weight of the ash and debris was too much for the structures to bear, leading to tragic consequences. Others tried to flee, but the intense heat and falling debris made escape nearly impossible. The streets of Pompeii became a chaotic scene of desperation as people struggled to find safety. The ash and hot gases that engulfed Pompeii suffocated its inhabitants, leaving behind ghostly cavities in the hardened ash. These cavities are a haunting reminder of the lives that were abruptly ended. Today, these cavities are filled with plaster, creating poignant casts of the victims, their final moments preserved for eternity. Each cast tells a story of human suffering and the suddenness of the disaster. These casts serve as a stark reminder of the human cost of the disaster. They are displayed in museums and archaeological sites, allowing us to connect with the past and understand the magnitude of the tragedy that befell Pompeii. For centuries, Pompeii lay buried and forgotten beneath meters of volcanic ash and pumice. It was not until the 16th century that excavations began to reveal the lost city. As archaeologists carefully removed the layers of ash and debris, they uncovered a remarkably well-preserved snapshot of Roman life. Pompeii emerged as a time capsule, its streets, houses, and public spaces offering invaluable insights into the daily lives of the people who lived there. The eruption, in its destructiveness, had inadvertently preserved the city, protecting it from the ravages of time. The discovery of Pompeii was a pivotal moment in our understanding of the Roman world. The story of Pompeii serves as both a warning and a source of wonder. The eruption reminds us of the immense power of nature and the fragility of human civilization. It is a stark reminder that even the most prosperous societies are vulnerable to the forces of the natural world. Yet, Pompeii also fills us with wonder. The city's remarkable preservation offers an unparalleled glimpse into the past. Walking through its streets, we are transported back in time, able to imagine the lives of the people who once called Pompeii home. The story of Pompeii has captivated the imagination of artists, writers, and filmmakers for centuries. From romantic paintings to Hollywood blockbusters, the lost city has inspired countless works of art. Edward Bulwer Lytton's novel The Last Days of Pompeii, published in 1834, remains a classic of the genre, its vivid descriptions bringing the eruption to life. More recently, films like Pompeii 2014 have used modern special effects to recreate the terror and destruction of the eruption, bringing the story to a new generation. These works of fiction, while often dramatized, reflect the enduring fascination with Pompeii and its tragic fate. Pompeii stands as a poignant reminder of the power of nature and the fragility of human life. The city's tragic fate continues to resonate with us centuries later, making us reflect on our own mortality and the impermanence of civilization. Yet, from the ashes of destruction, Pompeii also offers us a gift, a glimpse into the past, a window into the lives of those who lived and died there. As we walk through the ruined streets of Pompeii, we are reminded of the enduring power of the human spirit, the beauty that can emerge from tragedy and the enduring fascination of the past. Pompeii, though lost, will never be forgotten.